Welcome to the Temple Devotional Series. Here at the Biblical Bibliophile, I encourage everyone to spend time daily with the Father and the Son, the Word. I suggest doing this at dawn and dusk every day, just like the priests of old. We are supposed to be a kingdom of priests to the mighty one of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let's take some time to honor Yah, the Hebrew name for God, in our temples, morning and evening. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving. Give him our sacrifices of praise. Wash ourselves in the word. Feast on the bread of life. Let his word light our paths, and our praise rise as incense before him. Let's fellowship with the Most High today. Thanks for joining me. Now, let's get into today's devotional. Hear, O Yisrael, Yah our Elohim, Yah is one. And you shall love Yah your Elohim with all your heart, and with all your being, and with all your might. And these words which I am commanding you today shall be in your heart, and you shall impress them upon your children, and shall speak of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. And you shall guard and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding before the eyes of the peoples who hear all these laws. And they shall say, only a wise and understanding people is this great nation. For what great nation is there which has Elohim so near to it, as Yah our Elohim is to us whenever we call on him? And what great nation is there that has such laws and righteous right rulings, like all this Torah which I set before you this day? For this command which I am commanding you today is not too hard for you, nor is it far off. For the word is very near you, in your mouth and in your heart to do it. Set your heart on all the words with which I warn you today, so that you command your children to guard, to do all the words of this Torah. For it is not a worthless word for you, because it is your life. Today's meditation comes from Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. And looking intently, Yeshua said to them, with men this is impossible, but with Elohim all is possible. So today, think about those dreams, hopes, and desires that you have. It may seem to men like this is impossible, but with Yah, all things are possible. So just remind yourself of that today. Raise a shout for Yah, all the earth. Serve Yah with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know that Yah, he is Elohim. He has made us, and we are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name, for Yah is good. His kindness is everlasting, and his truth to all generations. O Yah, our Master, how excellent is your name in all the earth, you who set your splendor above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and infants you have founded strength, because of your adversaries, to put an end to enemy and avenger. For I see your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have established. What is man that you remember him, and the Son of Man that you visit him? Yet you have made him a little less than Elohim, and have crowned him with esteem and splendor. You made him rule over the works of your hands. You have put all under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, and the fish of the sea, passing through the paths of the seas. O Yah, our Master, How excellent is your name in all the earth. Today's scripture reading is going to be Genesis chapter 4 through Genesis chapter 6. I'm going to read Genesis chapter 4, and if you would like to read chapters 5 and 6 on your own, please feel free to do that. Let's get into Genesis chapter 4. And Adam knew Hawa his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, and said, I have gained a man from Yah. And again she gave birth to his brother Habel, and Habel became a keeper of sheep, but Cain became a tiller of the ground. And it came to be in the course of time that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to Yah, and Habel also brought of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And Yah looked to Habel and his offering, but he did not look to Cain and his offering. And Cain was very wroth, and his face fell. And Yah said to Cain, Why are you wroth, and why is your face fallen? If you do well, is there not acceptance? And if you do not do well, sin is crouching at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should master it. And Cain told Habel his brother. And it came to be when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Habel his brother and killed him. And Yah said to Cain, Where is Habel your brother? And he said, I do not know. Am I my brother's guard? And he said, What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. And now you are cursed from the earth, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. If you till the ground, it shall no longer yield its strength to you. You shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth. And Cain said to Yah, My punishment is too great to bear. See, you have driven me from the face of the ground today, and I am hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth, and it shall be that anyone who finds me kills me. And Yah said to him, Well, if anyone kills Cain, vengeance is taken on him sevenfold. And Yah set up a sign for Cain, lest anyone finding him kills him. So Cain went out from the presence of Yah and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Hanok. And he built a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Hanok. And to Hanok was born Irad, and Irad brought forth Mahujael, and Mahujael brought forth Methusael, and Methusael brought forth Lamech. And Lamech took for himself 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the second was Zillah. And Ada bore Jabal. He was the father of those who dwell in tents with livestock. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all those who played the lyre and flute. As for Zillah, she also brought Tubal-Cain, a smith of all kinds of tools in bronze and iron, and the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. Wives of Lamech, listen to my words. For I have killed a man for wounding me, even a young man for hurting me. For Cain is avenged sevenfold, and Lamech 77-fold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son, and called his name Sheth. For Elohim has appointed me another seed instead of Habel, because Cain has slain him. And to Sheth, to him also a son was born, and he called his name Enosh. Then it was begun to call on the name of Yah. Today's prayer comes from Psalm chapter 5. Give ear to my words, O Yah. Consider my meditation. Attend to the voice of my cry, my sovereign and my Elohim, for to you I pray. O Yah, in the morning you hear my voice. I present myself to you in the morning, and I look up. For you are not in El taking delight in wrong, nor does evil dwell with you. The boasters do not stand before your eyes. You hate all workers of wickedness. You destroy those speaking falsehood. Yah loathes a man of blood and deceit. But I enter your house in the greatness of your kindness. I bow myself toward your set-apart Hekal in your fear. O Yah, lead me in your righteousness because of those watching me. Make your way straight before my face, for there is no stability in their mouth. Their inward part is destruction. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongue. Declare them guilty, O Elohim. Let them fall by their own counsels. Thrust them away for their many transgressions, because they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because you shelter them, and let those who love your name exalt in you. For you bless the righteous, O Yah. You surround him with favor, as with a shield. Thanks for joining me for the Temple Devotional Series by the Biblical Bibliophile. I'm your host, Michelle Noel. If you love exploring deep into the scriptures to uncover the truth, check out our blog post and social media links at thebiblicalbibliophile.com. You can sign up for our email list there as well. Thanks again for listening. Test everything and hold fast to that which is good. Shalom.